Welcome guys, welcome to tonight's live. So great to have you on Pathway to Elite tonight, and wherever you are logging in from, great to have you on and love to hear where you're coming from. So feel free to let us know by dropping it in the box where you're from. Very exciting.
If you're on live or if you're on replay.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so it's wonderful. So we just want to say a big shout
Welcome,
out to
Colleen.
everyone. And one of the reasons we like to see who is on replay, because we want to know if the messages are getting across and whether we're equipping you to build your business really, really powerfully,
That's right.
week to week to week. And so that's one of the things we're really doing. So we've got Carissa on, we've got Gail, big shout out.
Both from Emerald.
Both from Emerald. Michelle Waters from New South Wales is
Newcastle.
watching, which is fantastic. So, you know, a big shout out to you. Jen Leonard over in Perth. Lovely to see you, Jen. So, so let us know whether you're on replay or whether you're live, just like that, live in Emerald. So
That's great. So fantastic to have you on, and super exciting to see you all.
yeah. So just as we start, we've actually had a fabulous Commonwealth Games. It's been like 2 weeks of crazy here. With, you know, a lot of people on the roads and a lot of people not on the roads. We went down to a couple of netball sessions. Charlie went to athletics. We went to a rugby sevens, which was fantastic. And then, of course, we were very interestingly blessed to be at the Shamozzle last night, which was the closing
So we
ceremony.
don't like to talk negatives, do we, guys? But you're right, you learn a lot when you've been involved in this particular business, and probably a lot of other things. But particularly this business, you learn a lot and you observe the things that how energy is so important.
Oh,
so just remember, and if energy is important for our business, where else is it
It's
important?
important for everything. So I love the word shamozzle because it really did describe what we went through last night. But the energy, it was really, we sat there going, wow, you know why it didn't work is because the energy was so flat. That, you know, there was no upbeat music. There was
At the right times.
At the right times. You know, that all the show was after we'd had an hour and a half of pre-show, including the athletes coming in. It was just, there was no music. It was like, you know. So, you know, guys, check your vibration, check your energy. Check where you're at every single day, because whatever the highest point of your energy that you have on a day is where you need to be building your business. If you're on a low level energy, step back and work out what you need to do. Remember, do your power move or what it is to raise your energy. You know, stand tall, lift your head, shoulders back, stick the chest out and raise the energy, whatever it does that works for you. For me, it's that double fist into the hand and it raises my energy. So just know, what is it for you that's going to lift you to a higher place in your business?
That's super exciting. So, all right, enough. You got your energy right, you got your focus right, and you got your expectation right.
Yeah.
So they're those three things that are always very important for us.
Always allow for a little miracle every day to happen in your business. I think that's one of the best advice we were ever given is allow the expectation for a miracle to happen in your business. And it might be a little miracle, it might be a big miracle, but allow that to happen every day. And if you actually wake up every day with the mindset that I'm going to have a miracle in my business every day, and you speak that to yourself and you believe it for yourself, guess what? You're going to have that little miracle every single day. And it might be an order, it might be a new customer, it might be a new social marketer joining you.
Or your volume doubles, or...
Yeah, that's a big miracle, but it's good. But it might be someone ringing you up saying thank you. Thank you for making a difference. And they're the miracles that we stand for. They're the things that we actually build this business every day to believe in. I think that's one of the big things. Oh,
Kathleen all the way from Bali. So
yay! Kathleen, looking forward to catching up when you get back. So how awesome is that? Kathleen and Melissa have been at the Madeira Escapes all over in Bali. So it's nice to have Melissa home and she's watching. And Kathleen's coming back, I think, on Friday. So it's great to have you on. So I wanted to talk to you, or Charlie and I wanted to talk to you tonight about the Madeira Lives. This Wednesday night is an opportunity for you to have host a home meeting. Now, we've actually done a lot on home meetings. We really want to encourage people to get people into the homes, into your home or into one of your social marketers' homes. Because at the end of the day, people will come into your home more easily than going into somebody else's that they don't know or go to a big room. And people will come to your home or to your friend's home because they know, they like, and they trust you. And we've got someone from London, Ricky Lee from London. Awesome. I just saw the London bit. So great to have you on, live from the Gold Coast. My goodness, this is what we call an international call today. Bali, London, it's awesome. So good to have you on. So I just want to go back to what I was saying is people will come to your home, they'll want to come and do business with you because they know, like and trust you.
Yes,
and the
most
great
important.
thing about a home meeting is it's familiar. You are comfortable, you're familiar, you know where things are, you know what to do in your home. And people feel that, they feel your energy, they feel your vibrancy. And look, it doesn't matter if your home's, big, flashy, small kitchen, it doesn't matter. People aren't coming to check that out. They're coming to hear you. They're coming to hear your information. They want to know what you're sharing. And so we just thought, what a great night to kick off maybe your first, second or third home meeting, because I know there was some fabulous, we had about 20 home meetings operating last week. So congratulations to everybody who had a home meeting last week. But this Wednesday night is the Medare Live, and it's actually called Medare Lives because we're going live into everybody's homes, into everyone's lounge rooms or kitchens or wherever you've got space to gather a few people together, and it's live from Adelaide this Wednesday night. And so it'll start at, what is Adelaide? They're actually half an hour behind us now. So I think it'll be at 8 o'clock our time, but let me check that and I'll put the details in here. But it's on the Shifting Retail Facebook page. So if you haven't liked the Shifting Retail Facebook page yet, please go and do that, because that's where the live will flash up and you'll be able to watch it.
Yeah, it will be 8 o'clock. So, 8 o'clock...
Adelaide time.
Adelaide time.
7:30 our... No.
No.
Oh, now you've got everyone confused.
No.
It's 8 o'clock our time and 7:30 in Adelaide. So that's not going to affect anyone. But it's at 8 o'clock our time. So you've got time to get people into your home, flick the kettle on, get the champagne bubbles opening, whatever it is that you want to do.
And you can run it through your TV. I'm sure most of you can work that out or know how to do that. Don't hesitate. You can plug it through your TV and make all that happen. So
yeah. So you can watch it on your laptop, iPad, but grab some people around, invite your customers around. Now, why would you invite your customers around? Well, guess what the topic is? The topic is going to be shared by a lady who's got a health professional or a PhD, I believe, actually, and it's on the gut-brain connection. Hello, the gut, the brain connection. Now, we know the power of having your bacteria and your flora right. I was going to say fauna, but you don't want fauna in there. It's your flora right in your gut. So we know the power of that. We know the significance of what it does to the brain, whether what it does for mental health issues and clarity of thinking and memory and absolutely everything. So spend the time in inviting people into your home this Wednesday night. Have a fun time. Create it so that there's people there. There is going to be an opportunity for you to take a photo and share onto the page, what you're doing in your home. So the more that's in your room, the more fun it's going to be. But make sure you're listening at 8 o'clock. And I think it goes for an hour 15 or an hour 10. So, it's listening in because it's some great information. Now, it's not a big Medare business push at all. It's primarily about us as the Live Clean company and us as providing some valuable
solutions.
Product information for you. So I really encourage you now, if you've got customers that are far away but they may be interested, let them know to like the Shifting Retail page and to make sure they're watching for it at 8 o'clock. So that's one of the really important things. So, have a theme night, have a fun theme night, high tea or dinner or takeaways or, whatever, supper, cheese and wine. You make it whatever it is that you make it work for you and the culture of your family and your friends. So I think that's really important. So add your customers and add your prospects and have a great night. So that's this Wednesday night. It's only on once a month. So how about kick off your home meeting schedule this Wednesday? And so that's really, really important. Now, do some body scrub beforehand. Yeah, you can do whatever beforehand, but make sure you're actually attentive to the information that's going to be shared by these fabulous leaders and health professionals. Now, we want to talk about home meetings because we really do want to have a whole culture in our business of home meetings. We know we build our business in the home. We were hugely successful in the early days because we would go to other people's homes, we'd go to new leaders' homes, and we would actually, show them a Adair story. And that's what we're going to really invite you to do in the next few months, particularly as collagen is coming. Collagen is coming. It's not far away. Now, we know that collagen is one of those products that you need to probably taste, hear the stories, get your own success stories. So let's think about how we can start really building and ramping up our Adair home meetings. Now, I encourage you to actually book at least one in your home every week. And then as the weeks progress, you go and do them for your social marketers. Now, we've got the presentations. There's one in the Pathway to Elite, but the one we're all using is in the Global Health to Wealth library. Now, you can actually choose to use the video, or you can actually do the presentation yourself. And we would choose the whole Live Clean one, I actually still encourage you to do the whole Live Clean presentation, because you don't know what people in your room, and I'm doing that because we've got 7 or 8 chairs around here now, you don't know what the person in the room is listening for. You don't know. Our presentations are all product based now, with only one mention of getting your products for free. And so you don't know what people are listening for. Some may be listening for weight loss, some may be listening for collagen, some may be listening for Live Clean, and it's all in the stories that you share. And I think that's the most important thing. And we had that big session at SRC with Sam Cawthorn on the power of your story.
Yes.
And so make sure that when you're having a home meeting, it is all about the stories of what this product has done for you, the stories of what these products have done for other people. People don't want to hear the facts. I think we've got to be really clear about that. The days of facts are gone. They want the stories, because that's where the belief is built. They're humans, just like we're human beings. They want to know, did that work? How much did they take? And that's what the power of a room in a casual environment. Makeup parties. My goodness, we have the best vegan, organically, botanically inspired, safe, toxic-free makeup. That's a great way to get people in the room. But when you've got them in the room, talk about everything else. Talk about the fabulous home care range, skincare range, weight loss range. Talk about the collagen. And so I really want to encourage you this week to start thinking about collagen. And for the people who've been to SRC, how about start using that collagen that you may still have, and we've certainly got a couple of bottles left, I think, and share it with people. Now, we did this round about now for M3. We had people trialling M3 well before it arrived into Australia.
Definitely.
So now's the time for you to be doing home meetings, trialing and letting people taste the pure collagen. Pure's coming first, the others are coming a little bit later, about a month later. But please, now's the time. Now, it's not the time yet to dump them into the Turn Back the Clock Facebook group. We're not asking you to do that yet. We need to have that full of more testimonials. But what we are asking you to do is start inviting your circle of family, your circle of friends, there you go, your circle of friends to that collagen world that we know is going to radically change the health of everybody you know. It certainly changed my health. I must say I've walked a bit over the last few days at the Commonwealth Games, so my bursitis was twinging a little bit last night because it's not 100% gone. But I said to Charlie, I'm just feeling a little bit of a twinge. Nothing major. I went to bed on 30 mils of collagen last night. Woke up this morning, no pain whatsoever. So it does have a pain relief aspect as well as fixing the problem.
So one of the things, I just want to jump in there for a moment on that, guys. So one of the things that a lot of people don't, in all our nutrition, is don't take enough, right? And initial loading. So sometimes exactly what Annie did, and Linda Porter shared a great story last week in a home meeting that she had 150 mils, all right? And I'm not saying you have to have 150 mils, but the power of this story is that, and Linda, I don't think Linda's on, but I haven't seen her come on, but John's on. But she shared how that, she took 150 mils and she had a hip problem and a leg problem. She took this, the SRC. She was worried that the next day she was going to be in pain. She took it, then walked 2 kilometres up to an event late at night, and she thought, how am I going to wake up the next morning? She woke up bang like that.
Yeah.
Feeling absolutely brilliant.
So there's so many fabulous stories around our collagen. Now I am creating a collagen funnel as we speak.
Yes.
So we will be able to recruit with collagen, and we will be able to share very powerfully with collagen. But at the moment, I haven't done that. We don't have it ready. The Facebook group is not ready yet. We have to add a lot more testimonials in it. We want it to be alive and vibrant. It's called Turn Back the Clock. If you're a social marketer, you can be in that, but you can't add your customers. We'll let you know when that happens. We just want to have a clear date on the arrival, the actual arrival of when a collagen's coming in. Once we get a clear date of the arrival, we'll probably be 4 weeks ahead. So it could, I'm waiting to hear from the corporate as to when it's coming. So it is very, very powerful. It is going to be the number one seller. It's the number one seller in the 2 markets it's already open in. We're next, or 3 markets, because I know it's in Canada now. We're next, and so we know. So guys, have your lists ready. Recircle back. Know who it is that could benefit from collagen. And don't forget, it's going to be from the very young to the very old and to the middle age particularly. So I won't claim that one, but I'm just saying it does work. So we're going to have that going. So that's really important. Now I just want to say quickly, social media, our Facebook pages, our Facebook groups, they are awesome to educate. They're very good to educate people with the knowledge that, we used to give out CDs. Charlie and I used to hand out hundreds of CDs to our customers, to hundreds of CDs to our social marketers. Well, today it is all about educating through secret Facebook groups. Now, is it good for recruiting? You can recruit, but it's a very slow process. And I can tell you why it's so slow. What happens is you ask, you add, you tag, and then when you go to message or follow up, you get distracted so you don't actually follow up, or they get distracted and they don't actually see it. So from a recruiting point of view, you have just extended your time to get people into your group by years, quite frankly. Whereas a home meeting, you've got them in the home, they're engaged, they're excited, they're watching, they're learning, and they're on. And so there's a big difference. So we're really encouraging you to actually use the secret Facebook groups for questions, for answering questions, for being part of a community. They are communities that you educate people through. So, as I say, you can recruit through the secret Facebook groups. I've had tag message, but it does take longer because you don't even know when they've watched it. And you're going to be messaging and contacting and phoning. I believe phone is more powerful. I still know from my heart of hearts, this is a belly-to-belly Facebook business. A belly-to-belly business. It's relationships.
Face-to-face.
Face-to-face, I was trying to say. Belly-to-belly, face-to-face, or even phone call to phone call. People on a phone call can pick your energy. They can pick your vibration. They can pick up your authenticity. And that's who we are. They know you're real. So it is all about whether they are picking up who you are and what you're doing and what you're standing for. And we're making a big stand in people's lives to help them with their health. We're making a massive stand. We are different. We're alternative health practices. We're making a difference. We're not sending people off to the Panadol. We're not sending them off to GORD, gastric reflux, whatever those horrible things are. We're not sending them off to blood pressure tablets. We're not selling them. We're actually helping people from a natural perspective. And you can do that so much more easily by phone calls, and phone messaging, that messenger phone aspect. So texting, yes, it's convenient. Convenient for who?
You.
It's convenient for you. Put your customers first. Let's talk about servicing. Come from a servant heart, and let's make a difference in people's lives. So I just wanted to say, yes, the secret Facebook groups are truly awesome. They truly are, but they're really a little bit slow for recruiting. So let's just quickly wrap up because I'm looking conscious of the time here. This Sunday is our Ignite event. Ignite Your Business. It's at Kenmore. And it's from 2 till 5:30. So obviously our first 2 to 3 o'clock is or 3:15 actually. From 2 o'clock to 3:15 are for guests, customers, new prospects, anyone that you may be interested in Modere and earning some additional income. They may be looking forward to getting their products for free, or there may be somebody that wants to change their whole life's pattern. So that's open. And then from quarter to 4 it must be, right through to 5:30. We're full
Quarter
on.
to 4 to 5:30.
We're full on business training. Now we will be doing some workshops, so bring your script books. We'll be doing some great topics. I've already got those ready to go out to the leaders. It's going to be a great day. Now there's a room in Mackay, there's a room in Rockhampton, there's a room in Emerald,
Tumut.
It's going to be a big room in Tumut this time. So if you're somewhere that can get 2 or 3 together, then let us know and we'll send you a link, probably 3, so that you can actually watch it on live by Zoom. So that's the Global Health to Wealth Ignite event. Now, the other thing is we will be selling tickets. We will be selling tickets to the High Voltage event on the 19th of May, a full day event starting very early at 8:30, going through to 5 o'clock. That's our number one. It's our quarterly big Global Health to Wealth event. People are flying in to Brisbane. There is no Zoom on that day. You're live and you're in the room with us, with Marsha Miguel, with other leaders. So it is that day. It's the big quarterly event. So please have a look at that. And we'll be selling those tickets only on that Sunday. So, we'll be letting you know all about that. Then we've got SRC in Perth. Right below, if you've booked your flights for Perth, or whether you've booked your accommodation for Perth, or you've booked your tickets for Perth. I think we've done all, haven't we?
We haven't done flights.
Oh, we haven't done flights yet. Ugh, I told everyone else to do it, we didn't do it. So, guys, SRC in Perth is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be just brilliant. And it's February next year. If you haven't been to Perth, what a great time to go and visit. Come over with us. We've got a leaders event, a D1 and above leaders event, and then we've also got a Global Health to Wealth event on the Sunday. So it's actually going to be absolutely a top week. And I'd encourage you to stay a week or 5 days if you can. You don't get to Perth very often. Go down to the Margaret River, go out to the Swan Valley and have a look. So I think that's one of the key things. So I know there's over 500 people that have already booked. Well done, Pam, for the company. And we're looking to get to 1,000. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Then I also want you to consider another event. Now, if you haven't worked out, we build our business event to event to event. The other big event we've got happening is in July. It's an optional event, but it's Eric Worre. It's live with Eric Worre on the Gold Coast. So if you're interested in going to Eric Worre on the Gold Coast, we're going, the D1s and above leaders are going, or some of the leaders are coming. We're going to have a fabulous 2 days with Eric Worre in his room on the Gold Coast. So if you're interested in that, let us know, and we're looking at getting some prices, some tickets at a cheaper rate for you, or a little bit discounted, because it's not discounted a lot, but we'll see what we can do. So please let us know and we'll take it from there. Now, the Wednesday win. Woohoo! The Wednesday win. What a cracker. It is Noni Juice at 20% off. My goodness, it's almost like I loved it when Wendy McDonald said to me this morning, I feel like the stars are in alignment, because who knew that we needed Noni Juice to actually kick off.
Get your winter stocks. Yeah. Get your immune up.
Yeah, to kick off for the month, for April. So if you're feeling a little bit, April hasn't got anywhere yet, come on. April is going to really fire up this Wednesday and the following Wednesday, because there'll be another fabulous Wednesday win the following week. So guys, this is the chance for you to be in touch with your customers. This is the chance for you to have a bottle of Noni open on Wednesday night at your home meeting, so people can taste the Noni. It's a chance for you to actually share how powerful Noni is on Wednesday night at that Medea Lives home meeting. So just want to say we're having, so on Wednesday night there will not be a recruiting call at all, because we'll be doing a live. Well, actually we won't be. We'll be actually with our daughter Isabella, who's leaving for Europe the next day. She's leaving to do 6 weeks on her own through Europe. So I'll be spending some time with her. And but anyway, you know what to do. You know to have a Medea Live, have an awesome night, and put the photos not only in the Shifting Retail page, but put them in our Pathway to Elite so we can see what you're doing, because there's nothing like sharing a photo of a home meeting.
That's right. It's super exciting.
It's very empowering. So how many home meetings can we have this week? How many people can we have around the table watching that Medea Live on Monday night? So once again, let us know where you came in from, if you're watching it live, if you're watching it replay, if you booked your tickets for SRC or accommodation or flights, and if you want to come to Eric Worre. So let us know. There's a lot to ask you tonight, but we know we're going to have a wonderful 2 weeks to finish an extraordinary April. So thanks, guys. Have an awesome night.
Yep, super exciting, and thanks, guys. Finish well, and for those of you coming on to the next call with us, Global Health to Wealth, look forward to
5 minutes.
talking to you in a few moments. Cheers, guys. Bye now.